Hello everybody, welcome back to some Liquor Store Simulator. Today we are going to change some prices, replenish the store that we forgot to replenish last time, which is just outrageous, because you know what? I upset the balance. If I had replenished the store, I probably would have been able to end the video on time, about 15, 16 minutes. Ended up going like 19 or something. This happens literally every series though. I'm like, I want to stay at this length, it's good, healthy recording video time, and then, one of them ends up being 33 minutes long, Mercenaries something part, whatever. Yeah, so I don't know, dude, we were going, we had some stuff happening, we were rambling, as I do, but I hope you all are doing well. It is fantastic to see you. I don't know if I want to do the order now. Actually, I should do the deliveries first, huh? Yeah, let's do this first. I don't know if I have the product out here to deliver, though. Hopefully we do. Oh, look at that. We just lost champagne glasses. God damn, that is such an annoying glitch. That is so freaking annoying. I've had it in Toy Store Simulator. Is it Toy Store Simulator? No, you know what? It's Cafe Mart Sim. That's another good one, actually. That's a really good one. God damn it, man. The fucking champagne glasses disappeared again. Oh my god. Well, anyway. Yeah, Cafe Mart Sim is one where the stuff would literally just disappear or float around my head or whatever. And I don't know if it was a ping situation or what, but that was pretty brutal. Let's go to accessories and order this trash. 3 of those and 2 of those, right? Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, I have all the stuff ordered right now, so I should probably... Yeah, we're just going for it, I think. I think we're just going for it. We'll do another order afterwards and see what we're left with, but that's what we're doing right now. Ah, jeez. Alright, so I need the champagne glasses. Where are they? They are right here. Okay, cool. Since I keep losing those. And they're expensive too, man. It's not like losing a water bottle. It's like $1 or something. I just lost freaking champagne glasses that are costing a lot of money. That are costing a lot of money. Oh, yes. Alright, what do we got here? You know what's cool? I feel like I'm pretty accessible still. It's a sweet spot of creating where you're still like super able to interact with as many people, if not everybody you can. I might not be able to spend time intimately with everybody the way I'd love to, but like one-on-one game times or Discord hangouts or whatever. There's some people I can, obviously. You got your close friends and things like that, but I don't know. I'm not at the point yet, and hopefully I don't want it to really get to that point where it's like, oh, I just can't do anything with anybody ever, I mean, what would be the point, right? So, I definitely love that, but we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of stuff I want to make happen. We got a lot of things that need to come together. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to be able to host some kind of small convention or get together or something. That'd be fantastic. And like make it about stuff. Not just like, oh, we're in a room and that's people that I can take a picture with. It's like, no, I want people to be able to learn stuff, share stuff, get their name out there, whatever the case may be. But I want to be able to do that, and it's just tough, it's funding. It's all comes down to money at the end of the day, Like, the ideas are there. I know how to execute them. I know what I want to do. But, man, it's always just going to come down to money. I'm the kind of person where I just do not care how much money I have. I'll make do with whatever I got. If I have internet, I'll live in a van for all I care. But, I don't need a fancy car. I don't think I'll ever get a fancy car. Even if I had just crazy amounts of disposable income, I don't see the point in a fancy car. I used to think it was cool, but, that's like that peacock thing, I don't need to show off my feathers. My feathers are fine, I'm happy with my feathers. Dude, and that's something nobody gets about me either, which I think is interesting, And nobody in my family, you know, friends, they just, I'm so content with just being alive. You know, I don't care how I look. I don't care how things are around me. I'm just happy to be alive, you know? I'm not, like, I don't know, a detriment to society or anything. So it's like, who cares, right? You know? And people would be like, well, aren't you sick of, you know, dressing this way or looking this way or whatever? It's like, what do I care? I don't, you know, doesn't bother me. As long as I can get work done and hang out with my friends, that is all that matters. I dress basic as hell. Like, I really do. And I'd love to, like, oh, yeah, I can wear this suit and rock this and that or whatever. But it's like, one, I have no reason to, and two, I look terrible in a suit. I mean, a suit will always naturally make somebody appear more well put together for some reason. But that doesn't mean it looks good, because I'll tell you right now, the way my body is shaped, and I'm not even talking about like weight or anything like that. I'm talking about like a shorter leg and a longer torso. Like a freaking suit is like the worst thing for me to wear. You know, I have to, I mean, you can obviously do some things and style it some ways, but man, it is just not a look for me. It's just definitely not. Oh, man. Alright, let's put this thing down there. And we are out of the crackers. It looks like the salt chip cracker things. Yeah. So we'll order those. Well, do I even want to? Maybe I don't even want to. Let's just open the store. You know, I have to catch up anyway, so it is what it is. Oh, man. Alright, let's do a little of this, and a little of that, and a little of this, and a little of that. Yeah, we'll get through this day and then probably have to wrap up right away because these days are pretty, they're not long, but, you know, it's the longer part of this series for sure, is like getting through the cashiering. I could hire an employee, but we could save money and just hang out and chill, you know? We're just podcasting. You know, that's the thing I didn't think about the other day when I guess, you know, the other day when the video came out, but like, this does feel very podcasty, you know? So that's something. We're checking out games, we're telling stories, we're doing stuff, reacting to things, I suppose, but like, you know, it does feel very podcasty. What was that guy's name? Dick Hicks? What was his name? The hell was that? Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's always an adventure on these. Anything kind of comes out. Jeez, man. I was thinking about potentially doing... I know people have talked about face cam stuff. Or, you know, I have a couple of PNGs and things like that. But I think the YouTube streams get PNGs for the most part. I think the Twitch streams will always have face cam for sure. Like, I do face cam over there all the time. I've done a few YouTube videos with face cam, but I don't know. I like us to just focus on a couple of I've said this many times before, too, when it comes to content creation, but, like, I like to focus on two main things wherever I am. Here, it's the game, and it's what I'm talking about, you know? So I don't need any distractions happening here, there, or whatever. I don't feel like it adds to it. Sometimes I think it's too much. So, like, it's just the words and the images of the game. Whatever's going on in the game, you know? When it's on Twitch, it's more what I'm saying and then the camera and me connecting with people there. So it's like, you know, those two things. The game is kind of an afterthought, and then anybody in the game with me, unfortunately, also is kind of an afterthought, too. So, like, if I'm playing with people, and I always feel bad about this, which is why I don't usually play with people, is I ignore people in the games when I'm talking to chat. When something happens, a raid, people ask a question, if I'm talking about stuff, whatever the case may be. So, like, I don't ever want to be that guy, but at the same time, you know, that just comes with the territory of jumping in a game with me. Like, my focus is always going to be on, you know, who's chatting, community, anybody who spends time to stop by. Like, you know, I don't want to blow that off. And, like, you know, if somebody's in a game with me, I can pick up a conversation anytime. But, you know, somebody in chat, that might be the 5 minutes they have on a break to talk to me or say hi. Or, you know, maybe somebody has a question that's pretty, you know, pressing or urgent. I mean, you know, somebody gets follow botted or something stupid like that. It's like, oh, yeah, I can help out with that. Yeah, no problem, you know. But in the moment, it's a weird thing, so who knows? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. And again, that's not right or wrong. None of this stuff I'm saying is like the way to do stuff or not the way to do stuff. It's just how I feel comfortable doing stuff. And that's something I wish people would understand more too, is like, if I ever give advice, it is always in respect of, you know, the situations that I have been in. It has nothing to do with like what I think you should do or how, you know, I can change your life by just doing these 3 simple things. Like, nah, dude. Like, it works for me. Your thing works for you. My thing works for me. You know, Banana Dick 45's thing works for him. The way it's just, you know, it's like that's the kind of shit that people don't understand. Is there's, you know, if you look for if you're looking to somebody else for the answers for you, it's tough because no 2 people are the same. That, yeah, I mean, you know, it sounds cliche, but you just got to be you. You got to do what you do, and you know. There's more than one person in the world that is into that same kind of thing, you know. But you doing you is the catalyst for all that. So, you know, I'll sit up here and talk about, oh yeah, this is what I do for this and that, and this how I record this or that. And maybe to me it's like the greatest thing ever, and to you it's like, dude, this video sucks, or this fucking guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's like, yeah, I probably don't to you because you want to do it differently. And that's literally how it should be, you know. But I still love giving the insight. I still love talking about stuff like that. It's very important to me to share the process. I wish more creators would do that because I, especially like when I was younger and I didn't understand anything about technology or anything, I just wanted to know what people were using all the time. And it's like, yeah, they can make a video on their equipment, but how does that equipment work? How do you have it set up? What's the behind the scenes looking like, and why is it looking like that? You know, nobody ever does that stuff. I haven't even made a full video about that, but I just feel like there's not really a whole lot to really make it on. I mean, I just have a computer, a microphone, and that's basically it, you know? I mean, I don't have like a complicated recording system. Maybe in a few years, depending on how things go, we'll upgrade the technology, the space, whatever. Like there's dreams and aspirations for that, but I mean, right now it's just turn on the PC and, you know, fucking diarrhea of the mouth for a couple of hours, and that's it. You know, it's as simple as that. All right. Y'all wrapping up soon? Come on, let's go. We gotta close the store down, y'all. Rose Crawford. Fair enough. Maurice Fisher. Dude, we still got a freaking hour of game time. Imagine a guy playing a freaking simulator about working and wanting the day to hurry up. What a stupid freaking world that we live in now. Isn't that crazy? What a backwards-ass, weird world. I could be at work complaining about work, but I'm here playing a game about work, complaining about a game about work. You know what I mean? Oh, man. We'll have to talk about that sometime, too. Like, what I do is never, ever going to be more physically demanding than anything I've done at work. And I've done many, many jobs. But you have to be very careful, very smart, very on it, very, like, savvy. And it's one of those mental things that is there's a lot mentally to get through. Like, I'm happy to just take orders and do what I got to do, but man, here I am the boss. Like, I have to make my schedule. I have to make myself do the things I need to do. There's days where I don't want to do a damn thing, and it's too damn bad, you know? Because, like, if I was to... oh, we can take that loan now. Let's do that next time. But, yeah, if I were to... I don't know. If I were to just have an off day at work or something, like when I'm working, there's consequences. Here, I mean, yeah, there are consequences, but they don't just manifest in a write-up or something. I mean, you know, if you have a schedule that you're not sticking to ever, nobody's going to trust your schedule going forward. You know, it's like long-term seeds planted consequences. So it's just a game, you know, and you keeping yourself on track, always working, always focused, not burning out, that kind of thing. Like, you know, it's a whole different ball game than just showing up to work and doing what you're supposed to do. And, you know, like I say, I worked many, many years, and I have no problem going back to work. I love working. I love the job that I had, all of the jobs I had. And it's just a very different kind of thing that I'm doing here, you know, now. And it's one of those that, like, it's just a fantasy world, you know? That's what I'm doing. I'm living in a fantasy world until I can't anymore. But I will say, it is definitely mentally taxing, and I can see why people get so frustrated with it. I'm lucky that I'm not one of those people, but I'm also kind of like, you know, always analyzing situations. So even on the tougher times, it's like, hey, you know, you're still doing this. Like, just, you know, figure it out. It's great. You know, this is the best thing ever. This is the freaking best thing ever, and people should aspire to be their own boss. You know, if times are tough or things get weird, like, you know, it is what it is. It's only temporary situations. Figure it out, right? But, I don't know. Like I said, that's a whole lot of stuff for another time. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you. We will look at these loans and do what we got to do next time. Please take care of yourselves, stay well, and I will see you in the next one.